What's up, soulmates? Welcome to Love Savvy Q&A episode 13. So the question of today, I love this question. um, how often should the man rub the woman's feet? Okay, so it's going to be a short answer, and then I'll talk about another topic, spiritual abuse. Okay, um, it has nothing to do with relationship, but all right. So how often should the man rub the woman's feet? Every day, every hour. I kid. So I would say often enough that it doesn't become like a something everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? So perhaps maybe on her most challenging days, Mondays, right? It's a challenging day. Or perhaps in the, Monday and Wednesday in the middle of the week, just to keep her going. And also perhaps when she's on her cycle, that time of the month. Uh, oh gosh, it's that time of the month for me. Yeah, I don't know if you can see how flush I look. Okay. um, so that's my answer for that one. My 2 cents. Um, yeah, it should be on like the most challenging days for her, perhaps that time of the month, maybe on Mondays or middle of the week to keep her going. Because I wanted to talk about spiritual abuse, just because I talked about it yesterday on an outing. So now we are the image of God, okay? And in the Bible says we will do, well, Jesus says we will do more than He, right? Now, in order for us to do more than He, there is it is essential to experience yourself as the image of God, right? Which is the spirit. Experience yourself as spirit. Okay. Now, some of us are born with these gifts, right? That is telling that you are experiencing yourself as spirit to a certain extent because you have these gifts that are godlike, right? And so, what is the point of being spiritual if you don't experience yourself as, if you don't practice or aim to experience yourself as spirit, right? How are you going to do more than He if you're not experiencing yourself as spirit, as that image of God? Okay. Um, so here is where the conflict comes. All this yak 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 yak, right? So when people start to grow and start to experience themselves, or are born with these gifts of experiencing themselves as God, as the image of God, they are demonized. What that? What is the point of being spiritual if you're not experiencing yourself? What the word spiritual, spirit, means you should be aiming to experience yourself as God, or God-like, okay? The image of God. Okay, so we have the powers that be that try to suppress that, and they use religion to do so. Okay, so I want to encourage everyone. This is a absolutely phenomenal time for us to tap into our image of God, our God-like self. Okay, and it's happening at this time and it's been because of the energy, the heaven on earth energy that's been sipping in since 2012. That's what it means by the end of the world, the end of the old world, is heaven on earth is sipping into, is becoming on earth. And this proof of that is when you check the Schumann, what is it called, Schumann, it just slipped my mind. That thing that measures activity on the earth is at its most active, at its most active it is displaying the most active activities on Earth than ever before. I haven't looked at it recently, but people are saying it's like making interesting shapes and like it's like it's not even showing how high it's going. It's like making interesting shape because the energy, the heaven energy is. Bible says heaven on earth. There will be heaven on earth. That's right at some point. So that's what's happening, and so people are tapping into their God self. So I think it is a wonderful thing. I encourage you to tap into your gifts, your God self, and for me, of course, it's my purpose is love. So I'm experiencing being love, early stage, and it's getting stronger. Gosh, did I tell you what I posted on the 27th? On the 27th, I posted something to the matter of couples are going to experience themselves at a stronger as one flesh, right? One flesh, and as a oneness, one love, one flesh. They're going to experience themselves as one love, one flesh at a stronger level, right? On the 27th, right? It was like in the morning on 27th, the same day two people posted about the wedding anniversary. One of them was Professor Griff, right? Actually, it was Soleil, his wife, that posted about their wedding anniversary. And then on the 30th, 3 days later, it was Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. What was his name? Wade? Something Dwayne Wayne. I don't know. Not Dwayne Wade, but her husband's. He posted about their wedding anniversary. So my gifts are getting stronger. So the more you practice your gift, the more you tune into your gift, the stronger it gets. And we're supposed to be powerful beings, powerful spiritual beings, and not just focusing on physical being. You know, so don't let churches, conventional churches and all this that discourage you and keep you in the physical realm. That's actually why it's called worldly. Like you just in this physical world, right? Um, when you're supposed to be striving to be God-like, more than Jesus, right? He told us we were going to be more than Him. Okay, so that's all I had to say. I had to let that out. Let it out. Let it out. Okay. So, peace